Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back. Another new episode. Awesome, awesome. And our guest is awesome Angela Wainaina. She's
Yeah.
also my niece. Okay, my cousin. I'll say my cousin. But they call me Auntie Shiro, which I like. Even if I'm the youngest one of them all, I still enjoy it so much. I love it. So, anyway, Miss Angela, you're going to give us a little bit of history about you, where you're from,
Mm.
when you came here to the US, how your experience was, and then what you went to, you did your degree in, and the evolution of your life through all of those, yes, through those years.
Sure. Thank you, Shiro, for thinking so highly of me to invite me to this podcast. And yes, I do call her Auntie Shiro when I want something.
Uh-huh.
When they want.
Yes. So my coming to America
Mhm.
story was really very nice. No complaints. I came through New York and I was met by my brother from another mother, Nganga Kanywa, and a former classmate of mine, Kagiri. And it was in January. And so it was American football season. I didn't know anything about American football. And they were all excited. And so I was forced to learn crash course on American football. And needless to say, I didn't make my connecting flight to North Carolina.
Oh.
So, and there is my aunt waiting for me. So eventually I get there, maybe the next day or day after, but I get to North Carolina, my final destination. And my aunt picks me up from the airport, my auntie Bene, and with my cousin. He was young then. Hassan, my cousin Dube, he was young, tagging onto his mommy's skirt. And so I really had a wonderful soft landing. And she took me to her place, and school was starting like in a few days then, and she took me to St. Augustine's College because I was staying on campus.
Oh, wow.
So you're
Straight to
from
college.
Kenya?
Yeah.
From
Just
Kenya?
like you? Mhm.
Yes, I'm from Kenya. Yes. So I came from Nairobi
Mhm.
and then went to St. Augustine's College.
What
What
were you
year? We're studying. Yeah. I was just like,
and
What
what
year
year?
was that?
January of 86.
oh,
Oh,
geez.
wow.
Wow. You've been here for a while.
Wow.
For a while.
This is why I wanted her. She has a lot of fun
Wow.
stories.
So
Yes.
what were
And
you
in fact,
studying?
I was
Like-
here for such a long while, I've actually gone back home.
Yes.
Good.
Isn't that nice? What we are trying to do, we are just talking about this the other day that we want to retire back home.
Yes.
Mhm.
She did that, and it's possible, and I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's very possible, and I love it being back home.
Wow.
So what did you
yeah.
study?
So St. Augustine's, I studied business administration with a minor in accounting. And if I knew then what I know now, I'd have really double majored because I did my degree in 3 years.
Mm.
So I had the major of business admin and the minor in accounting. So if I had just stayed for one more semester, because I actually finished all my coursework in December of 88, but you don't march until May
Mm.
of the next year of 89.
Yeah.
So I really could have stayed in school for that final semester and now gotten a double major with accounting, but I didn't then. Yeah.
Always
Interesting.
hindsight's 2020.
Yes, yes.
Interesting. So why do you say you wish you had double majored? Like what did you see later on that you thought would have been helpful with the double major?
Because now I really went into accounting for my career and somewhat. So it would have been nice to have that
The
degree.
degree. Gotcha.
Yes, yes. That's
Okay.
how I say it in hindsight. Yeah.
So after you graduated, was it easy for you to find a job in your field, or did you have to do something different first?
I would say it was easy to get a job in my field because of my uncle, now my auntie's husband.
Mm.
Then my uncle had a professional job, and so he was able to introduce me to the company that he was working for. In fact, it was called Sigma One, if I remember. And that's when I was working like an accounting assistant or something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That is
Yes. But I did go on to graduate school.
Mm.
Yes, I went on to Meredith
Okay.
Why did you
grad
decide to go to graduate school?
to get a master's. I just wanted
Yeah,
to further my
because-
education to
Yeah.
get a master's. So I did my GMAT and
Yeah,
passed
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
GMAT.
it was those days of GMAT and
About
passed
it.
and was accepted at Meredith College, and it was an all girls
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
college.
Still an all girls.
It was all girls.
I think it's still, is it still?
I think it might still be
it is.
the undergrad part, but the graduate school, I think they open it up to guys too. But when
Yeah.
I was there, it was still all girls, even the graduate program.
I went to an all-girls college too in Georgia.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Very
wonderful.
interesting.
How
Yeah.
is that? How is it? How do you compare that to like a co-ed school?
I think it's nice.
It's nice. It's still very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
But because I thought, oh, maybe in graduate school, I might need some co-ed challenge, I thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was still graduate school, it was still difficult and challenging. So I took 2 classes at Campbell University so that I could get like some co-ed, I think the challenge for me was competing with guys. Yeah, you know what I mean? And so, in fact, one quick story was one of my classes was international business. And so you know how you write papers and all. So so when the teacher is handing out the papers and I didn't get mine, I was like, oh, is this good or bad? And she says, oh, I've held 3 papers back because they were really good and I want the students to read their papers. And I'm like, me? And then the other guys are like, her?
Yeah. I'm sure.
I was like, yeah. So I like experience, yes.
What was your master's in?
MBA, a general MBA.
MBA, okay.
Yes.
How was your experience? Culture shock, all that
Oh,
stuff.
okay. First, when I first came.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's very different. I find, oh my goodness, America, they drive on the wrong side of the road. Oh my gosh, why?
The right side of the road. When I go to London, like the one time I went to London, my head was spinning. I'm like, they're going on the left. Like, I gotta get in the other side. I was just like, I can do it.
Oh, yes. So
You get confused.
that was challenging because I was like, oh my God, especially now learning how to drive. And I'm like, oh, they're gonna hit me. They're gonna hit me somewhere on the wrong side of the road. But eventually you get used to it. So that was very different. The other was
Language?
no, there was no language barrier because
Not barrier, but accents and stuff. But
oh
yeah.
yes. Like what did you say? Huh? You know? You're right. Can you speak slowly, please, so I can understand? So yes, there was that. And also the weather. I mean, it was cold. Can you imagine coming from Nairobi to North Carolina in January? It was cold.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't explain that cold that just bites you, you know?
Mm.
So I learned about earmuffs for the first time, had to wear my gloves and I was bundled up, So I'm glad my aunt took me shopping and made sure that I've got nice warm clothes. The other thing, cultural, was food. And because even in the winter, I found that the Americans are putting ice in everything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Mom, they put ice in everything, you know?
I know it's crazy.
Yes, and up to today, unless it's like very, very hot day, You know, yes, I'm not much on the ice.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yes, yes. Oh, and then I've got an interesting story on the cultural thing. So my cousin, Joe, he takes me out to have barbecue, and I'm all excited barbecue. So the barbecue for us in Kenya is like ribs, you know?
Yes. Goats.
Nyama choma.
Nyama choma.
Choma.
Nyama choma.
Yeah.
So now I say, okay, so we order and I order barbecue. Yeah. And so when the waitress brings the barbecue and she puts it there on the table, I politely tell her, oh, you've got my order wrong. I ordered barbecue. And she's like, well, this is barbecue. And I'm looking, and Joe is laughing. He is laughing. And I'm so confused. I'm like, you're laughing. She's serving barbecue. How
What
is
is
this
this?
shredded thing barbecue?
I know. Yeah.
You know? Well,
Oh
I
my
got
gosh.
learned.
I've never even thought about that. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yes,
Confusing.
yeah, no, this is North Carolina barbecue, you know. So I remember that story so well.
It's so weird. You know, I remember, it makes me think of the first time I asked for a sandwich. I went to a deli, it was in New York, and I asked for like a ham sandwich. And the guy grabbed the ham and he's cutting and he's cutting and he's cutting. And I'm like, where's all that ham going? Into my bread? The sandwich is this big. And I'm like, take off some. I don't need all that.
I know.
And I was told, no, here, that's how you're gonna eat your sandwich. They need to see that you pay for it. But you know, in Europe where I was, it's like 2 slices maybe or 3 and a little tomato and stuff. But the guy was just cutting and I'm like, maybe he's doing somebody else's order before mine. And he grabbed the whole thing and put it on my bread and put mayonnaise. I was like, no. Yeah. So it is definitely different, the food when you come. Yeah.
Yes, very, very different. But I loved Bojangles. Oh my goodness. I loved
The
Bojangles.
chicken.
Yes, and the dirty rice. Oh my goodness, I love that. That and McDonald's fries.
Right.
Those were the two
Really?
things I liked. Yeah, the McDonald's fries. Oh man, those things, they've got something addictive. They put something addictive. You know.
By the way, fun fact about Angela, her mom studied here too in the
Nice.
60s,
In the 60s, yes.
Oh,
she was-
wow.
yeah,
right?
and you think North Carolina is cold? She was in Iowa.
Oh, yeah, that's
know.
cold.
Yes.
We do have
Yeah.
family there, and it's cold.
So she went back right after she finished school?
Yes.
Wow.
I know,
Interesting.
right?
So was that a plan already for you when she went back that you will come here? Or is it something you
Yes.
decided? Okay,
Yeah.
that
So
was the plan.
so she wanted me to come
Yeah.
to.
So you followed in your mom footstep pretty much.
Yes.
Yes, very, very smart woman. I tell you.
So when did you I mean, now are you still like here or you went back and you just come for vacation?
Yes, so I just come for vacation. So I've gone
Okay,
back to
cool.
Kenya. This is now my 4th year, I believe.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Okay.
we'll get there. Tell us what you did after
Yeah, we'll
graduation.
get there. Let's
Yeah. So I worked with several companies, like some doing auditing, mostly in the finance field, especially because of my MBA. So some of the companies I've worked for, like Infineon Technologies, which became Kimonda. It changed its name to Kimonda. And I worked for ABB as a financial analyst. I worked for Gannett Fleming. And then from Gannett Fleming, my last job was with NNE. And I started off as a project coordinator and then ended up being a project controller. And that's when I retired from NNE.
Wow.
Oh, so you went from financial analyst to project coordinator to project controller. So what does a financial analyst do? And then we get into the project controller, so people can kind of see how the two relate, and if anybody is interested to move from one to the other.
Yeah, so analyst mostly ledger, you know. I was really in the company ledger. Yeah.
That's why I stay in the sales and marketing commercial stuff.
Yes, yes.
Numbers
all the debits and credits, you know.
I'm good.
Yes, yes.
And then how do you transition to project coordinator into?
And I really, really liked that job because it was like a position that was created, like it didn't exist before. So I had to make it my own. Totally loved it. Like building it from the ground up. NNE had won this contract because Novo Nordisk was expanding in Clayton and building the OSD or for big huge plant because they're the insulin that diabetic people
produce. Yeah.
And so they're building a huge, I think it was the largest manufacturing production in the world at that time. It was really huge. And so NNE had a slice of that action. And so that was really, really nice, coordinating that project actually. Yeah. And people were coming from Denmark. We had a lot of expatriates from Denmark, and the project was just moving, you know, and it was really neat to see, like, from the ground up to something that is now you can physically see it, you know, and all that goes in there and the intricacies. And so it was very interesting. So you couldn't, there was no cookie cutter, you know, so so it was really right up my alley. Yeah. I really like that, making it like so-called designing it my own way to make it functional and work. Yeah. So I enjoyed that a lot.
So for any of the positions that you had, did you have to get any licensing or anything like that?
No. Yeah, just upping your skill, like with Excel, an example, make sure you know about pivot tables and all that. Yeah, so it's just yeah.
So talk about a little bit about those skills that are needed for that role, so people would know like what kind of skills to brush up on to, you know.
Oh, okay. So you do need the educational background, that's for sure. So that's where the accounting comes in, handy. And then you need Excel skills. You have to have advanced Excel skills because your spreadsheets are huge, and you're analyzing volumes of data, you know, and then being able to interpret it and being able to pull it out, know what you're pulling out to analyze. That's also, you need that educational background, and such skills, yeah. Especially.
What about talking, presentation? Did you do any of that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So like in being a financial analyst, we used a software called Blackline as an example, and that was new. And so learning that software, on the job learning. And so apparently when I didn't even know this, so I was very surprised that my analysis was what was being used to show how Blackline works. Like, this is how we need your analysis to look using Blackline. Yeah.
Wow.
So yes, so that
And you need
was
to present that material.
Yes.
You need also speaking skills, huh? Or
Oh,
no?
absolutely, because you have to articulate yourself. You have to explain how you did it and how it works. Yeah.
Wow. So how was it like entering the workforce as a woman, somebody from a different country? Did you have any challenges?
Not not really. I remember one of my early positions, actually, a company called Parsons. Parsons, you know how you work for so many companies, so I'd forgotten.
Mhm.
So this was very early in my career, actually, a company called Parsons Engineering Science. So I was now like an office administrator. And I had never heard of Microsoft Word. You know, so that was my first time, and I'm like, oh my word. So there was a co-worker there who knew it, so I was like, I'll even pay you to teach me this. Because if you're typing all these papers and all, yeah. So
Yeah.
so we became very good friends. We are friends up to today.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Oh.
she showed me, and I was a good student, and I learned. So stuff like that, I always try to help myself, like not to just say, oh my goodness, I'm defeated. How am I supposed to do this? I've never heard of it. No, you know, imagine we've come from WordPerfect. You remember those days? You guys are young, you may not remember, you know. So so I would ask, yeah, you know, so that I'm able to do what's
What you need.
required.
You know,
Required.
it's funny you say that about Microsoft Word. So when I came to college, I had gone to high school handwriting everything. Like we handwrote all our papers.
Yep.
When I came to college, I had to turn in a paper, and it was supposed to be a Microsoft Word. It was supposed to be double spaced. So I figured out how to type it. First of all, I handwrote the whole paper, and then I said how to type it up. And I didn't know what double space meant. I thought it meant I hit the space bar twice.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
Hit the space bar twice the whole time, and I typed 4 pages, submitted it, and I got a C, and the comment was, your paper was good, but you didn't follow the formatting. I'm like, I spent all night working on this. What do you mean you follow the formatting? And it was just like something so much time on it.
Yes, yes.
But those are really good skills to teach yourself, you know?
Yes.
Absolutely. So what saved me in that for that story was because my mom had come to America for college. She knew that you have to turn in your papers typed.
Okay.
So when I finished my A levels, I took typing classes prior to coming to America. So I was able to type, and it was the manual one. So
Remember those?
that one, yes. It was very good experience, because now when I got a keyboard, I'm like, this is easy, you know, but now I had learned the pressing.
Yes.
So at least I knew that I have to type my paper. So I was saved there.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. And then, you know, us, we have to pick, because you have to learn pick.
Yeah, right. So for me, I could like,
Wow.
like all the office administrative work I did. Even when I would go to, remember there was a company called Kelly Services that would find you jobs. So that when they would test me for typing, I wouldn't even look. I'd be like, I wouldn't even look at the keyboard. I'll just, oh, you're up to like 95 words a minute or something. You know, it's just way up there, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you were working, before you were dabbling in other things, you wanna talk to us a little bit about your other gigs and side
Side hustles.
yes.
Oh, well, you have to. You can't have all.
Right. This is what I want people to know. Like, you can still have a job and have other things on the side.
Right. Yes, absolutely. You can't like call it having all your eggs in one basket. Yeah. So one thing I know I was doing for sure, because I did have an intention of going back home, you know. So I started investing, you know, back home, so that I do have a soft landing when I do go back, and, you know, giving myself time. So I went into real estate investment at home. And then here, also like online businesses, you know, had network marketing businesses. I think for me that like really comes naturally. As Shiro says, Angela, you can just sell ice to an Eskimo. It just comes so
There can
naturally.
sell
Talking to
water
people.
to
Just
people who live right next to water.
because it just comes so, for me, I just find it comes so naturally. I'm like, how do you find it hard talking to people? So easy. It's
It's
just
very
so
good.
easy to talk to people because people are really wonderful, just wonderful
Mhm.
people, you know?
So how did you get into them? Do you do the research? Do you decide, do you get introduced by people? Like how was
Yeah,
that?
so I get introduced by somebody
Mhm.
and something in there catches my attention. So the very
Mhm.
first one I started, what caught my attention was it was an internet-based business. I was
Mhm.
like, oh, okay, that's interesting. So that interested me. And then now the products, oh, there's nothing else like this. Okay, and they are wonderful like that. And when I see the demos, I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah. you know, So
Huh.
yeah, so when somebody introduces me, I if something catches my attention with that something, because of course a lot comes by my way, and I would say no, and if something is interesting, I'd look into it.
How did you balance? Go ahead, Mercy. Sorry.
No, I was just going to ask her to give us like examples of some of is it
Yeah.
products or services?
I'm sorry?
Just like examples of some of the products that you've sold.
Okay, yes, sure. So I sold Amway products.
Oh,
Yeah,
everybody sold
phenomenal.
Amway product.
Yes, phenomenal products. And I learned a lot there about personal growth.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
talk about that a little bit.
Yes, the books encouraged to read, where in fact some of these books should be mandatory in high school.
Yeah.
Think and Grow Rich. Those are some of the books that should be taught, I mean, should be mandatory for kids to read in school. Hung by the Tongue. How are you speaking?
Hung by the Tongue is a good book, by the way. It's a very small book. You
Very
can read it in
exactly.
2 or 3 days.
Yes, if that even, if
Really,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're a
So that
avid reader, even a day.
you're not self-defeating, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I learned a lot with that. I really learned a lot doing that business. So it's just a positive for me all along. And of course the products are just phenomenal. Yeah. Then I moved to a company called New Skin. And that one had also a unique product that I had and that one was just also a call from a friend of mine, and she said, "Oh, by the way, Angela, would you be interested in a whitening toothpaste?" I'm like, "Heck yeah!" You know how much ketepa we drink? Ketepa is the Kenyan tea. You know how much ketepa we drink, and coffee, and I love coffee. Yeah. So to me, I was like, of course. And then she said, "Oh, okay, you seem excited about the product. Would you like to hear the business behind it?" I said, "No, I just want white teeth. I just want white teeth." And I said, "Okay, no problem. Let me send you at least a picture of my before and after so that you see that the product you're gonna get actually works." So she sends me her before and after photo, and I almost dropped the phone. I call her back and I say, "Winnie, you've been my friend from high school, Form 1, like the beginning of high school. We've been friends forever. So I know your mouth and I know your teeth. You want to tell me a toothpaste did that?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, I was mad for 5 minutes. Show me the business." and so that's how I got into New Skin. And I said, "This is a no-brainer. Everybody has teeth. Everybody has teeth." So I said, "Oh my goodness, this is something that I can do now, even when I go to Kenya, because now it's really a global business because they have expanded to 50 countries. So actually, when I first started, and I'm so glad I'm a good student. Because she told me, "Okay, I'm going to show you how you're going to start your business with just 3 posts on Facebook." And my eyes got like this big because I wasn't active in Facebook at all. So I said, "Have you seen my Facebook page?" She said, "It's not so bad. Just," she was very polite. It's not so bad. Just maybe put up a post or two so that your friends see that you're still alive. So, and by the way, accept, the friends who are asking you to be friends. And I'm like, they are asking me to be friends. And that's how, like, I was useless. So she guided me, she showed me, and I was like, oh, and I was like, oh, that person wants to be my friend. And I was like, click, click, because I really wasn't active in Facebook.
Clearly.
Yes, so I had to be shown, like, where are these people asking her, who wants to be my friend? So I'm so glad I was a good student. Because now when she did show me how to post, by the third post, I mean, I was inundated with orders from around the world.
Oh,
From
wow.
my
What?
friends. Oh, it was nuts. I mean, Netherlands, UK, my relatives in the UK, New Zealand. I mean, I was like, oh my goodness, friends in the US. I think after the third day, I had to shut down. Like, I needed some sleep because you see, I'm working during the day.
I know,
doing
yeah.
that on the
And,
side.
until like maybe 6-ish. And I turn off that computer and I'm now on this one. And I'm like, oh my God, I needed to sleep. So that's when I was like, oh my goodness, this is something I can do.
Can you,
Because it's online.
yeah,
So
can you,
that,
oh, go ahead.
so that's what gave me even more motivation now to retire early. Or no, let me not say motivation. I was always motivated to go back home, but this gave me the vehicle that, oh, that's something I can be busy doing, when I get there. Yeah. So yes, I was very excited, just grateful to my friend.
I was wondering if you could maybe explain. I know I had people reach out to me about, those type of business, like Amway, how it works. It's like you get in and then you gotta bring more people. Is that it?
Yes.
And maybe
So
explain what it is about
The new
those
skin?
online business, because I know it's
yes.
still on and some people may be interested.
Okay. So the other thing I really, really liked, which was a difference from the Amway, what I loved about New Skin is because they had expanded to 50 countries, and I also could expand there too. I did not need any middleman.
Oh, good.
So the person in the Netherlands who was my customer from the Netherlands, and the company did everything, did all the currency conversion, and I just get my commission
Okay.
in my US, but the customer is all the way in the Netherlands. The customer is all the way in the UK. Yeah. And so you build your network. That's why it's called network marketing. You build your network. So if somebody wanted to just be a customer, it's okay. Somebody wanted to join me in the business, that's okay too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you able to share a snippet of how to start the business if you ain't like a little bit of inside, or would somebody have to contact you on the side and kind of you give them a
Yeah, they can contact me because you need I don't know whether sponsor is the right word, but
Sponsor, yeah. I think
Ah,
that's
what
how
I'm
they used
saying?
to call them, sponsors. Yeah.
Yes, so you need, so they can reach out to me. But I liked it because there wasn't any startup capital, zero. So I really liked that. And they had products that work. I liked my pearly whites
It is, yeah, it is right.
as an
so no
example.
capital needed.
No
So
capital.
short list, what are the three maybe top things that you need? No capital.
No capital. Be teachable.
Okay.
Just be a good student, and just work ethic. Just work ethic. Yeah.
So tell us about your move back to Kenya. Tell us how
Now
that
we
has
can talk
been.
about
Okay.
and how you prepared for it too, right? So because like
Yeah.
I said, we all saying we want to retire back home.
Yes.
But when you talk to someone who's been through the process, it's nice to know the pros and cons, what was hard about it, was easy,
Yes. So there is no cookie cutter at all. There's no one shoe fits all, but there are just certain things that you need to do. So one, when you want to retire back home, make sure that where you're going to go to, where you're going to live, that it is your property, that you're not leasing,
Mhm.
you know, so you're not renting,
Mhm.
that it is yours. And then a vehicle that will bring you some income, you know, when you're there. Because you can always find something else to do when
Yeah.
you're there, like when you land there and because everybody has different gifts. So you'll pick up on something new that you can, but in the meantime, you already have some, you had already set yourself, you had some investments coming and you had, you had some money coming in. And so that way you're more relaxed to even enjoy being back home and looking for opportunities when you're not like, I need it, you just, you can take your time and enjoy being back home and looking at the opportunities, because Kenya is just amazing country. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, it's got its share of shenanigans, but it sure does. So then also as a returning Kenyan resident, you're allowed to import your stuff duty free. So I imported my car.
Yeah.
You pay taxes, but you won't pay duty, and that saves you a lot.
One time, huh? One time.
I gather.
Not like it's
Yeah.
not, you can't keep doing it's like when
No.
you have a one-time
Yes.
waiver.
Yeah. And I would to give KRA some kudos, is they have really improved their system, because before they were very stringent, like, oh, if you had a car that was this type, you had to bring in a car that was this type. So they're not doing that anymore.
And KRA is Kenya Revenue Authority.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah. Who are just like IRA. Maybe even worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that was helpful, very helpful. But they could improve a bit more, is because in America we are so used to like standards. Like if I want to know something, I can go to the website, even a government website, and it will tell you the process is A, B, C, and D, and that's it. Now in Kenya, the KRA doesn't have that. So if I am going to import my car, and let's say I'm from a country that keeps right, and in Kenya we keep left. So you will get your car from a country that drives on the left, So, but what I would have appreciated was, this is what you need. A, B, C, D, E, F. So that you don't need an agent, clear, because you know what is expected of you. You either
So now you need an agent?
Yeah, because it's not clear exactly what you need.
Yeah.
So that I would have appreciated if Kenya Revenue can update their system so that it's very clear for people returning that either you need proof that you had a car, as an example, I don't know, I'm just throwing out something. You need to have your passports that show whatever, they need to have what is required. Yeah. But so yeah, you have to have a clearing agent to clear. And so yeah, so coming from America, I did import my car from the UK, because they drive on the same side as Kenya does.
The right side.
Yeah.
Right side.
And then from America, packing up your things, I was introduced. So word of mouth really goes a long way. I was introduced to a wonderful company called Nellions in Kenya, first class. They really treated me well, and they were really very first class. So they liaisoned with a company in America, like maybe, I don't remember its name, I'll just call it American Moving Company. And they came and they packed my house in 2 days.
What?
And packed everything so well. They came with everything. and put it, took it away. Now, they told me that if I didn't have the piano, they would have actually brought the container and packed everything in the container, ready to go onto the ship. But because I had a piano and they needed to secure it to be able to withstand the journey, so they went to New York and repacked the piano and then put it now with the rest of the
Wow.
stuff. And sure enough, it got home still in tune.
Wow.
Yeah, so very, I really give them kudos. Nellions are first class.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder if they service other countries. Sorry, Birmo.
No, you're good. I was just saying earlier you mentioned that you invested in like real estate.
Yes.
Was that you building for yourself, or were you buying a few things that were being rent out and
No,
and
building.
then building on the side? Okay.
Building.
Building
Yeah.
mostly.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, and
Nice.
my wonderful mother being hands-on.
Yeah, that's helpful to have somebody you can trust
Yes.
back home.
Absolutely.
Because
Being
that's the
hands-on
hardest part, I think. If you
from
don't have anybody you
beginning
can
to end.
trust, it's hard
Yeah.
to, build those things
You're
because
right. You're very right. Yeah. So I definitely was very, very, very lucky and very blessed and fortunate that I had a mother who was able, willing, able and willing and did it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because there are a lot of horror stories when you invest back home
yeah.
and you're not there. Yeah.
I mean, even like your own family, sometimes they may be the ones that are pocketing the money.
Imagine. I
hoping they
know
do
of
something.
people who've been like that. Their own parents have pocketed the money and send them fake pictures of all these buildings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
Or they'll send you a picture of the neighbor that's building their stuff. You
Yes.
think it's yours. And once you get there, you realize it's not yours. I've heard crazy stories.
Rude awakening.
Yeah, rude. With all the money you put towards it, I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was so that part was really worked out very well. And then getting home was an adjustment. But I was taking it like an adventure,
That's
because
good.
I'm there now, so I need to learn and
Get with the program.
Yeah, exactly. So the difficult part was driving because now, I'm so used to keeping right.
Driving on the wrong side.
Right side.
And then the development that had taken place, even though I used to go home like even twice a year, but you're visiting, so you're not really, you're being driven around. You're really, you're just having a good time. But now the rubber has met the road. So now I'm there and I had to learn the road. So I would go with my cousin. I'm like, I'm never gonna learn these expressways and what have you, and oh my goodness.
And all the crazy people on the road with you.
So now it's it's time to start driving. So you don't just have you and the other cars. So you have the motorcycles, which we call borders. Okay. And I'm telling you, they are everywhere, weaving in and out of traffic. Then I don't know how, Shiro, I'm gonna say mukokoteni. How am I gonna say this? This guy, it's a push cart.
Yes.
This guy is push cart, yeah.
Push cart, like a wheelbarrow.
So
no.
A cart, like a big cart.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're pulling it, yeah.
Oh my.
And so.
And he's got stuff he's carrying on that thing.
Yes. Yeah. And then pedestrians.
Lots. Any rules.
And lots of pedestrians. So here I am with my American courtesy driving. And my friend. Forget the pedestrians first.
Yeah.
How could matatus were the first? Matatus, these minibuses.
Yes. The passenger vehicles.
how could I forget these
I was
matatus that
wondering.
make
Yes.
up their own rules?
Rules.
Their own rules. They're a hot mess. They make
Mm.
up their own rules. So now so fast forward, now I'm right there with them. So we're inching up together. Now I'm like, I'm not intimidated anymore. No, where you're going, I'm going there too. Okay. So, because before I'd be like, oh, just giving way and everything. My friends were like,
No,
my friends were like, you'll never get anywhere,
exactly.
So now I'm just, in Kenya, it's this aggressive driving.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, in order to survive. You know what I mean? And what is amazing that we are like inches away from each other. It's
Mhm.
just madness,
It's madness.
But I've learned,
Mhm.
So yeah, so you have matatus, you have the borders, you have the kokotenis, you have the pedestrians, and oh my goodness. So I had to learn all that. And then the different roads, and thank goodness for GPS. Oh my goodness, it works.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
people,
Yeah.
It works over
GPS
there.
works in
Good.
Africa. Hey, hey.
Mhm.
Yes, it works. So learning, so I had to learn the roads and how to drive with all those distractions,
Mm. And they're a lot. I mean, you have to split your brain into 4 or 5.
Mhm.
Yeah, get from
'Cause
point.
even like the mentality, I think when you go back, it's hard because you're used to, certain ways and certain things over here, like fast and you go there and people are just chilling and you're just like, can we move forward? Like, can we do this? And people are, not now, we have time, so it's different. You have to
I know,
really
right?
learn how
Yes.
to be home
Yes,
again,
we are really chop here,
Mhm.
Yeah, so that was some adjustment that I had to do, but I just jumped in with both feet,
Good.
and I really totally love it. I just focused more on why I returned,
Mhm.
and then I would also focus on the positives that have come with my returning. Yeah. So like hanging out with mom,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
The
then
family.
and also now my dad. So my parents are not together, but it gave me a chance to spend more time with my dad also. Yes. So now, so even when he started ailing, at least I was there. No? Yes,
Yeah.
so I was there, and even now when he went to the hospital, I was able to go spend some time, there, and be part of whatever treatment is uh getting on, he's having, and all, and then so until he passed in April. So it was really calming for me, and very grateful that I was actually home
To be
for
there.
that. Yeah.
And did you feel like you retired early, right? You said?
Yes, I retired
So
early. Yes.
retiring early, like the things like the 401ks, you had to take
Yeah.
it out. Did you use
No, you
that?
just
Was it
leave it.
helpful for you
You
or
just
not?
leave it. You
You
just leave
just
it.
leave it.
Yeah,
So,
because
okay, good.
eventually I'll be, 65.
Yeah. So
Let me
you
stand up.
you chose to leave it and
Yes,
then take it out. Okay.
yes.
She's
Yeah,
a smart one.
because I didn't need it
Okay, good.
then, yeah. So I just chose to leave it, and
Good. Yeah.
yeah.
How long was the planning? Like, when did you like to plan to
To go
actually?
back, yeah.
Yeah, like if I was to do it now, how should I? 3 years, 4 years, 6 years? What should I give? And I know there's no cookie cutter,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah. So, it was, let's see, how do I put it? So it was quite many years, in the sense that it was just in fact, and now that you've mentioned 401, I borrowed from my 401k.
Good.
And
Yeah.
the good thing about that is, because then you're paying yourself back, right? So I was able to borrow from my 401k, do this building, and and be paying myself back, and it's done. But that time I wasn't like, oh, I'm doing it in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. You know what I mean? Because no, I was just building, because I eventually
You knew, yeah.
it would be helpful. So because also my son was young, so it wasn't, I didn't have the date You see what I'm saying? I didn't
Okay.
have the date in mind. I was not doing this with a certain date in mind.
Mm.
Yeah. And so it was also not, that wasn't feeling rushed and all. Yeah.
Mm.
So that's what makes the difference. You know what I mean? So in my situation. So it just happened that now when my son finished high school and he went to college, I was like, maybe this might be a good time now, you
To
know.
do it.
Then I was like, no, let him finish college. Yeah, so he finished college and started working. Then I was like, okay, now I think it's a good time
Mm.
to pack up and go. Yeah.
Wow.
Good.
How do you deal with like friendships? Did you maintain your friendships in Kenya at the
Yes.
time? You did.
Yes, I did. I did. And so every time I go home, we would meet up with my core friends.
Nice.
Yeah, and so we kept that, we are very tight with my core friends.
Nice.
And they would come home and visit, you know, I would have maybe some luncheons and they would come and visit, or they would even visit mom when I'm not there.
You mean
Nice.
your American friends or your
No, my
Kenyan?
Kenyan friends.
Kenyan.
That
you are here.
Mercy, you asking about my
Your friends in Kenya.
Kenyan friends, right?
Oh, okay.
Because now I've gone back, right?
Mhm.
So you're asking how was that? Yeah, so
Ah.
we kept in touch all the time. We were always in communication
That's
and
really
seeing
good.
each other. And even some would come visit me in America.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Yeah, so we really kept in touch. And then, of course, now with WhatsApp, we formed the Kenya High School
Another
WhatsApp
that
group.
group.
And oh, it was so nice. Having the first reunion we had was after 35 years.
Oh,
Wow.
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 Oh, it was epic. That
Wow.
even helped more,
Yeah.
you know, because I flew back for that.
Wow.
And
Oh,
we
wow.
had others flying from Germany, South Africa, France. I mean,
Oh, nice.
Wow.
you
Yeah.
know, the classmates who are in the diaspora.
Oh,
It was
nice.
so nice that
Oh.
we've had, you know, more and now mini ones. If somebody is coming
Mm.
and they hadn't been, we would get into a mini reunion, would, you know, get to do a mini reunion. So that also helped. But my core friends, I kept that friendship
Mm.
all those years. Yeah. Because some have been friends like since primary school. Then we went to high school and yeah. So we've been
That's
friends.
awesome.
for
That's
a
good.
long
I don't know if
time.
I've been that diligent.
That's amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
It really is. Wow. Well, guys, looks like it's time to call it.
Oh, I'm having so much fun.
I know. Always do this every time. It's like the
Yeah.
hour goes by and you're like,
I'm having so much fun.
God.
But thank you. Yeah, because I never thought like who would be interested in my story.
Yeah.
no.
It's interesting.
You see, everybody's story is so unique, but it's going to feed someone else's questions or soul or whatever. Right? Like there's somebody who maybe thinks I need a date to move back home.
Yeah.
You know? And then
So
knowing that you don't need a date, that in itself, it makes you feel
Right. That I can just start where I am.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then when you feel you're ready, you know, you can just say, okay, maybe I'll need to build something. And then when it's done, when you know, whenever it's done, because maybe you had started building, then the economic downturn came and you had to stop because things were out of your control, you know? And so, yeah.
and then see the other thing is your business. People think once you move, that's it. Like now
Oh,
what?
yeah.
The fact that you can actually have an online business and still, you know, like at least you're able to come back and visit.
Yes, so I come back here every year.
Yeah.
And it's so nice coming back. So because I come back in the summer, so you all know that Kenya is at the equator, so it starts getting cold around July.
Yeah, you come
And
here.
that's when I take off and come and
Yeah.
burn up over here. And then
The vitamin D.
just when it's getting cold, get back to Nairobi and it's nice and toasty and I go swimming and let me tell you, I'm loving loving my life. I
Look how
love it.
glowing she
I
looks.
know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
I literally wish I could do that. That's
I
my goal.
know.
Like
Yeah.
I wanna but me, I was thinking I'll just take all the 401k and I'm out. But
Now
you
you
know,
have a
And
different
you
idea,
can.
right?
yeah, now I don't mind leaving it. I may
Yeah.
borrow from it, but I
Because
will
you'll
leave it
be,
to sit there until I'm 65. But I'm
Yeah.
not waiting to
Till
be
you're ready.
65
you'll be
to, but I'm
penalized.
definitely want to do what you do. Like,
You'll
Yeah.
really be
like,
penalized. If you can leave it, go ahead and
yeah.
leave because you don't want to pay the penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking about it
Yeah.
to see if it was the penalty.
However, if the penalty is worth it, because when you pull it out, you're going to put it in an income generating project.
Then it would
And
make
that's different because you will recover that penalty,
Okay.
right? So it all depends. It
Mm.
all depends, yeah? So you may say, okay, I have this would help me. And immediately after 2 years or so, you can calculate what your return on investment will be.
Mhm.
So calculate that and see if it is worth you paying that penalty.
Hmm.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So-
Does that, yeah?
Yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense. So Angela, did you leave, apart from like just your 401k and all this, did you leave any other investments in the US in the sense of like, did you leave a house or anything like that?
Yes, I left the house, but because I turned it over to my son.
Oh, yeah, I figured. Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah.
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 See, when you say I didn't think anybody would be interested in my story, we were talking about this yesterday at where you are right now, at our friend's house. And we were, you're all sitting cliques and you're all telling your stories. Oh, you did this and yes, and you learn so much from each other. Your story in that kitchen setting needs to be heard by other people, right? And this is why we have this
Yeah.
right here. Because
Yes.
and I think we're used to hearing celebrities tell their stories, but even our stories matter and they will help somebody else.
Yeah, and I think and they matter more because this is somebody you can relate to.
Exactly.
Right? The process she's gone through is why a lot of people would like to go through. So.
And I'm very easily reachable. And if somebody has any questions, they can feel free to call me. I'll assist them the best way I can. I'll let them know. Returning back home has really been pleasant. And Kenya actually works. It works. It's a country that is functioning. And it's beautiful. I'm not saying there are no problems. That's what I'm saying. It's got its fair share of shenanigans. But it's such a beautiful country that I'm always inviting my friends to come. And some come and visit. I have a new friend. My yoga teacher is coming in February.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. She said, when is the best time to come? I said, come in February. It's so cold in North Carolina. And toasty in Nairobi.
And the flights are cheaper too.
Yes, because it's off season. So she's coming and she's gonna teach yoga. So
nice.
so Shiro, I'm gonna have your mom come to Karura, and I'm gonna tell her, Shosho, get your yoga pants on. And you know what, Shiro? We can do yoga at Rio.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes. So my mom has a little that's what she's excited about. She has what is it?
It's a resort. It's not little. It's not little. It's a resort. And I'm going
so that's what she's saying. They can do the yoga there.
Yes, at the resort by the pool. By the pool.
There you go. You just created something new.
Those mamas will not be wanting to do it at the pool where it's open. So we'll have a room. We'll have like a conference room. And we'll have yoga there. And then after that, we can dip in the pool.
Very cool.
I want to go.
Yes,
I know.
Yes.
Angela, thank you so much. This was amazing. This was amazing.
You're very, very welcome. And if you ladies have any questions, just let me know. I'm just a phone because you can't cover everything in just a minute.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So, just a phone call away. I've really enjoyed this, and thank you so much, Shiro, for thinking that my story.
Because yes, everybody. What did Lupita say? Yeah, all dreams are valid. Yeah,
Yes,
we
they
all
are.
gonna make everybody's
They
dreams
are.
valid.
Valid. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So we can share
Amazing.
your email and the new skin, anything about it also, or no?
Um, yeah, they can.
Contact you about it,
You
yeah.
can contact me on my phone number. Yeah,
Okay,
my email.
wonderful.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you for your time,
Bye, guys.
Angela.
Thank you.
I applied to an NPN. Although when I first went to apply, the lady that was receiving the applications, she advised me to not go into the LPM program. She wanted me to do either medical assistant or the CNA program because she
Why?
didn't feel like I could understand. If I don't know, sometimes I feel like when you don't know English, sometimes when you communicating with people, you have the impression that they think you don't know anything.
Anything else?
The barrier is language. It's not your faculty of thinking. So I think I came to that conclusion sometime, like I'm not stupid, I just don't understand you.
Exactly.